good with y'all, man? Hey, you already know if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like, drop that sub, turn on them noties, man. We doing video daily. Happy Wednesday. We got a few articles we're about to cover. Let's go ahead and jump into it, man. So, more Superman we go. So, it says James Gunn's Superman film faces growing criticism ahead of release. Let's go ahead and jump to this little article. It says Superman Day 2025 arrived with mixed excitement, especially with the upcoming release of James Gunn's Superman film in July. Despite some of the merchandise, including the new Funko Pops and DC Multiverse figures from McFarlane Toys, there's a growing sense of skepticism surrounding Gunn's vision. Oh my gosh. If you have not seen my thoughts on the Kaju, I don't even know what the hell they call that thing. That toy, that toy is absolutely horrible. Like, who came up and made it look the way it did in the face? Oh my gosh, it looks like it's a walking meme. I'll post that link in the description so y'all can check that video out. But my gosh, it's terrible. Fans are questioning his ability to deliver a meaningful Superman story, particularly given his rushed and disjointed approach to the DC universe. The film stars David Cornswell as Superman, but there's already pushback regarding the casting choices, particularly Gunn's questionable selection of characters like Metamorpho and Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, which many feel detract from the core focus on Superman. With a narrative that seems more like a hostility. Wait, what? Hostility? Never seen that word before. Learn something new every day. Assembled superhero team up rather than a dedicated Superman story. It's hard to shake the feeling that this film may fail to do justice to the iconic hero. By Broke It Corpse podcast. I will say this. There was reports that came out that said that Guy Gardner and them, they're not in the movie as much as we may think they are, but we won't know that until the actual movie comes out. That was just a rumor that came out from somebody that had seen the screening of the movie. Now, when it comes to the skepticism around this movie, it's very well warranted, okay? All the marketing for this movie has been absolutely horrible. Remember the first images James Gunn put out? Horrible. The best image was the Superman with his cape. That was the best image that we saw. All the other ones was horrible. And then we got that little sneak peek of him flying, going cross-eyed. Horrible. And then we got the trailer, which didn't have much dialogue. I thought the trailer was okay. It didn't make me excited, but I also wasn't like, yeah, this looks bad. I was just kind of in the middle, like I don't know. Then we got that new sneak peek to where we actually get in the movie audio, and we get to see Superman become a parody with Crypto, and that right there gave me the tone of how this movie is gonna go. That was you can't make Superman a parody. You can't make Batman a parody. Imagine taking someone like what's somebody's favorite character? God of War games, Kratos. Imagine someone made a Kratos movie and they made Kratos a parody like they just did with Superman. You think that's going to go well over with fans? See, I think the problem is people are just okay with mediocrity. It's all over these days. In music, in movies, it's just everywhere. People are just okay with mediocrity. But there's a bunch of us like me and other people who are like, just no, that's not okay. Like, you just made Man of Steel, aka Guy, pretty much a parody on the big screen. Like, really? We went from Zack Snyder to that? A lot of people aren't buying it. So when it comes to the skepticism regarding this film, it's very well warranted. And we know James Gunn. And I like some of James Gunn's movies. He's put out some good movies. Like, I like the first Guardians. The other ones they was kind of hit and miss with me. Wasn't a big fan of his Suicide Squad. I did like the evil Superman kid. I can't remember what that movie is called. It was called I can't remember what it was called, but he made a movie where I'm pretty sure that was his movie. It's like a young kid, but he had Superman powers, but he was evil. I like that movie. And then he made like another movie. It was like I think it was on Hulu or something. I don't know if it was on Hulu. It was like Tentacles or something like that. I can't remember the movie, but I actually like that movie. So a lot of people think us who like have YouTube channels or podcasts, like we're just haters. I'm not a hater. I call it like I see it. I'm a very blunt person. I tell it how it is. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And when it comes to James Gunn's movies, he has some good movies. He even had that movie with Zack Snyder, Dawn of the Dead. They both did that movie. Great movie. One of my favorite zombie movies. But when it comes to the superhero genre, like we know his formula. He implements comedy. It's in everything. The Guardians of the Galaxy. It's in his TV series with John Cena. Suicide Squad. I never watched Creature Commandos, but I'm sure it had some comedy in it. But that's just his formula. That's how he does it. So I kind of expected it to be a Superman, but it was just like, how much? And that first 5 minutes, told us everything. Well, it told me everything that I needed to know. And I said this in a previous video. Somebody in the comment section had wrote, they said, when that sneak peek came out, I didn't find it funny at all. But my 2 kids was laughing. And then right there, I knew who the movie was made for. So that's why I said I just don't think this is going to work for me. Like, I'm giving it a chance, but at the end of the day, my gut feeling is telling me that it's just not going to work for me. Yeah, I just don't think it will. So I think the skepticism is warranted. The marketing has been horrible for this. The toys, the pictures, the videos, just everything that's came out. But if the movie comes out great, like, I'll be the first one to come on here and be like, okay, yo, everything that they put out was absolute trash. But the movie was actually really good. I'll be the first one to come on here and say it, because real men are not scared to admit when they're wrong. We're not. We'll get on camera, we'll apologize, whatever. We'll tell you, like I said, we'll tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. If real men have no problem with apologizing, so or admitting they're wrong. So if I go to the movies and see this movie, which I'm gonna go see it, and it turns out to be a good movie, I'll be the first one on here and be like, yo, James Gunn did his thing, man. Like, I had a lot of doubt with everything that's came out, but hey, he proved me wrong. I actually liked it. However, if it turns out the other way, I'm just going to be like, I'm not going to be surprised, because that's how my gut feeling was. So I think the skepticism is warranted. You guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. I'm going to catch you guys in the next 100,000 subscribers. It's grind time. Let's get it.